When you hear the word FIRE, financial independence, retire early, what comes to mind? Probably million-dollar portfolios, extreme frugality, and quitting your job in your 30s, right? But here's what nobody tells you. There's a secret milestone that comes way before traditional FIRE. A point where you can literally stop worrying about money forever, even if you keep working for decades. For me, that point was just $10,000. Not a million, not even six figures. $10,000. I'm going to show you the exact math behind what I call the $10,000 miracle. How hitting this seemingly small number at age 25 meant I could coast to millionaire status by 65 without ever contributing another dime. And how I did it in just 7 years through aggressive, strategic investing. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Coast FIRE is the most underrated financial strategy, how to calculate your own magic number, and why every year you wait makes this exponentially harder. Defining Coast FIRE and the math. What is Coast FIRE? All right, first things first. What exactly is Coast FIRE? Coast FIRE means you have enough money invested right now that with absolutely zero future contributions, your portfolio will naturally grow through compound interest to fully fund your retirement by your target retirement age. You're not retiring today, you're not quitting your job, but you've reached escape velocity. Your money is now working harder than you ever will, and the retirement game, you've already won it. The magic of early momentum. Here's where it gets mind-blowing. Traditional FIRE thinking says, save aggressively for 10 to 15 years, accumulate $1 to $2 million, then retire completely. Coast FIRE thinking says, front-load your investing in your 20s and early 30s. Hit a critical threshold, then relax. Work becomes optional. The pressure evaporates. Let me show you the actual math that changed my life. The $10,000 target explained. Let's say your goal is to have $1 million at age 65, a comfortable traditional retirement number. If you're 25 years old right now, you have 40 years until retirement. Assuming an 8% average annual return, which is historically conservative for a diversified stock portfolio, here's what you need today. $10,000 invested at age 25. Growing at 8% annually for 40 years becomes $217,245, $434,490, $651,735, $1,006,266. Over $1 million from a single $10,000 investment with zero additional contributions. That's not magic, that's mathematics. That's compound interest doing exactly what Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world. Why $10,000 is the magic number? Now you might be thinking, okay, but $10,000 is still a lot of money to save. And you're right, but consider this. Start at age 25 with $10K. Need $0 more for $1 million at 65. Start at age 35 with $10K. Need $311,000 more for $1 million at 65. Start at age 45 with $10K. Need $679,000 more for $1 million at 65. Every single year you wait, the burden shifts from your money working to you working. At 25, your money does 100% of the heavy lifting. At 35, you're splitting the load. At 45, you're carrying almost the entire weight. This is why I call $10,000 at 25 the stop worrying point. Once you hit it, time and compound interest are on your side. The game fundamentally changes. The 7-year strategy. So how did I actually reach this milestone in just 7 years? Let me break down the exact strategy. Pillar 1, the cash flow swap. If you watched my previous video on eliminating high-interest debt, you know this was step 1. I had to free up cash flow before I could build momentum. Here's the reality. Every dollar going to credit card interest at 22% is a dollar not compounding at 8 to 10% in the market. That's a 30% plus swing in your favor when you redirect that money. For me, this meant paying off $8,000 in credit card debt over 18 months. Eliminating a $12,000 car loan over 2 years, freeing up roughly $400 a month that was previously going to interest. This gave me the ammunition I needed for the next pillar. Pillar 2, the contribution rate target. Let's run the numbers for hitting $10,000 in 7 years. If I'm investing monthly and earning approximately 8% annually, I need to contribute roughly $100 to $120 per month to reach $10,000 in 84 months. But here's the key. I went aggressive. I didn't settle for $120. Once I freed up that $400 monthly from debt payoff, I redirected nearly all of it. My actual strategy? Months 1 through 24, $150 a month while finishing debt payoff. Months 25 to 60, $300 a month, debt gone, income increased. Months 61 to 84, $400 a month, promotion, locked in habit. This wasn't comfortable. I drove a beat-up Honda. I cooked 90% of my meals. I said no to expensive vacations, but I said yes to something more valuable. Freedom from financial anxiety for the rest of my life. Pillar 3, the investment vehicle. Here's where strategy matters as much as discipline. Keeping money in a savings account at 0.5% interest, that $120 a month turns into only $10,200 after 7 years. Basically, you've just saved, not invested. I needed 8 to 10% returns to make this work. So where did I put the money? My Coast Fire portfolio was built on 70% low-cost broad market index funds, VTSAX, VTI, 20% small cap value tilts, higher historical returns, higher volatility, 10% international exposure, diversification. If you watched my video on the accelerated portfolio strategy, you know I also experimented with concentrated positions in individual stocks and leveraged index alternatives. These added rocket fuel to my returns during bull market years. But the foundation was always low-cost, diversified, automatic index investing. Set it, forget it. Let compounding do its thing. By month 84, 7 years from when I started, I hit $11,247. I'd crossed the Coast Fire threshold, and everything changed. The mental and life impact. The option value. Here's what hitting Coast Fire actually did for my life, beyond the spreadsheet. Once I knew my retirement was mathematically secured, my entire relationship with work transformed. I no longer needed a high-stress, high-paying job to secure my future. That pressure, that constant anxiety that one wrong move could derail everything, vanished. Suddenly, I had options. Option 1, take a lower-stress job. Maybe I take a 20% pay cut but work from home, have flexible hours, and actually enjoy my work. Who cares? My retirement is funded. I'm working because I want to, not because I have to. Option 2, start a passion project. Always wanted to start a business? Write a book? Pursue creative work that might not pay immediately? Coast Fire gives you the runway to try without risking your future. Option 3, negotiate from strength. When you don't need your job, you negotiate differently. You can ask for better terms, more flexibility, or meaningful work. And if they say no, you can walk away without fear. This is the invisible superpower of Coast Fire. The psychological shift. Let me tell you what this feels like in practice. Before hitting my Coast Fire number, Sunday nights were filled with dread. Every performance review mattered. Every layoff rumor was terrifying. I felt trapped on a 40-year treadmill with no exit. After hitting it, it's like someone unlocked the cage door. I can still stay in the cage if I want. The job is fine, the pay is good. But I know I can leave anytime. That knowledge changes everything. I sleep better. I enjoy my work more. I take calculated risks I wouldn't have before because I have a safety net made of compound interest. The best part? I'm still in my early 30s. I have 30+ years to explore, experiment, and build wealth on top of my already secured foundation. Some people call this financial independence. I call it life independence. Running your own numbers. Calculate your magic number. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pause this video and grab a calculator. Step 1. Decide your target retirement number. Let's say $1 million. Step 2. Decide your target retirement age. Let's say 65. Step 3. Calculate years until retirement. If you're 30, that's 35 years. Step 4. Use this formula or an online compound interest calculator. Coast fire number equals target amount divided by 1.08 to years. For a 30-year-old targeting $1 million at 65, $1 million divided by 1.08 to 35 equals $67,635. That's your magic number. Once you have $67,635 invested, you can stop contributing and still hit $1 million by 65. Age 25, $10,000 needed. Age 30, $68,000 needed. Age 35, $147,000 needed. Age 40, $315,000 needed. See how the number explodes with each passing year? This is why starting early matters so much. The emergency fund connection. One last critical point. If you're sitting on a massive emergency fund, like $30,000 in a savings account earning nothing, while not investing, you're shooting yourself in the foot. As I covered in my emergency fund optimization video, you need a baseline safety net, 3 to 6 months of expenses. But anything beyond that should be working for you, compounding toward coast fire. Every dollar oversaved in cash is a dollar missing years of compounding growth. The takeaway. Coast fire isn't about retiring early. It's about front-loading the pain so you can relax for the rest of your life. It's about recognizing that $10,000 invested at 25 is worth more than $100,000 invested at 45. It's about understanding that time is your greatest asset, more valuable than income, more powerful than any investment strategy. You don't need $1 million to stop worrying about money. You just need the momentum. Your action steps. Here's what to do next. 1. Run the math for your age and retirement goal. Calculate your exact coast fire number. 2. Audit your cash flow. Where is money going that could be redirected to investing? 3. Set up automatic monthly investments. Make this effortless and inevitable. 4. Focus on the first $10,000. That's the hardest part. After that, compound interest becomes your co-pilot. The next step in the blueprint. On Thursday, I'm putting lean fire to the ultimate test. Can you actually survive on a bare-bones budget without losing your mind? I just spent 7 days finding out, and the results shocked me. I spent $1,000 for 1 week. My lean fire budget challenge drops on Thursday. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And drop a comment right now. What age are you aiming to hit your coast fire number? I'm reading every single one, and I'll personally reply with specific advice for your situation. Remember, the best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Start coasting.